Eli Pro. Welcome back to In Your Face, where today Rafe and I will start by debating. Do you think the MLB steroid rule of first time you get caught 50 games suspension, second time you get caught 100 games, and third time you get caught you're out forever? What do you think that rule is fair or unfair?
I think it's fair. Because if you look at a player like A-Rod, got a huge suspension, and then after he had to was caught, he just wasn't the same player. So it doesn't. It's even harsher than 50 games, because it's kind of your entire career. Because then once you get caught, then you're really not the same player. You're not really as good. You get booed everywhere you go. Nobody really likes you. So I think getting kicked out forever is just kind of unfair because then you don't really have to show the fans kind of being humiliated almost by showing that you're not the same player without steroids, getting booed everywhere you go.
Wait, you think it's fair or
I think it's
unfair?
fair.
Okay, I think that the rule is I don't really like the rule. I sort of like the rule. I think the 50, 100 games. But I think that instead of banishment, I think actually that I agree fully with the rule. But I think that they should more, with other guys, I think that they should have to weather the boos. So instead of banishment, they have just bigger, longer suspensions. Um, but I think they should have to. This is your fault. We're not rewarding you for taking steroids. You're taking it. You have to take the booze and the just non, just the fans hitting you everywhere and the your reputation being killed.
So next up we have Derrick Rose being traded to the Knicks. How does this look for the standpoint of the Bulls? Does this help or hurt the Bulls?
This is a not very smart trade. Or it's sort of smart in a way. It you're getting rid of Derrick Rose, who is just gets hurt every single year, and you're getting who just gets hurt every single year, which you are getting rid of. But who you're getting for a former MVP, is horrible. Jose Calderon, massive liability. Good job waiving him. Brooke Lopez, he's like the only good part of this trade. Robin Lopez, beg your pardon. Robin Lopez, he is a young, good center. And Jerian Grant. This guy has had no production yet at all. I think that you shouldn't have traded, that the Bulls shouldn't have traded for him at all. This trade's a whole entire mess for everybody.
I think it's a good trade for the Bulls. They get rid of so pretty much what they're saying is they would rather have a solid center for the entire year than a solid point guard for 3 games. With signing a Rondo, they don't need Derrick Rose at all. Rondo is much better than Rose. In the games that Rose actually does play, Rose is probably a bit better. But that's, 5 games out of an 82-game schedule? It's hardly any. I think Rose made of glass. Get rid of him. So then next up to the other Rose, Pete Rose. Should he get into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame?
No. I think that I'm all for second chances, but when you're betting as a manager and sort of altering the game, because if you're going to win that bet, why don't you put in just all the minor leaguer guys and just call them up? I think that he should, in a way, get a second chance, like an honorary thing, but he shouldn't have a bust of his head in Cooperstown. He had a mistake, and he should pay for that mistake. He's already so decorated with all of his things. I know Hall of Fame would cap it off, but there still should be some punishment, and since he's not a player or a manager anymore, that's the only real punishment you can do.
I think he should get in the Hall of Fame. One thing that a lot of people actually don't know about a lot of his bets, most of the time he was betting on his own team. He was saying we will win the game. He had confidence in his own team to say that we will win.
It's still betting.
It's still betting, but it's not saying you're not shaving points. You're giving yourself almost even more initiative. For me it's different. It's still wrong. I don't think it's wrong. That's an opinion. But in the rule book of the MLB, it says you can't do that. I think it's a little too harsh for such a great player.
I think
And I think you should get into the Hall of Fame.
I don't think you should, because as I just said, they can't fine him or anything. He's not like under the MLB's jurisdiction. They can't suspend him. They can't do this anymore. He retired a long time ago. He stopped being a manager a long time ago. Can't do this. This is their only form of punishment. This is In Your Face. Thanks for listening. I'm Eli Pro.
And I'm Rice Snyder. Good night.